What is going on, YouTube? I know you're probably familiar with that song, and that song is a theme song from the Sanford Son. Now, we're not here to pay our respects to Red Fox. We are here in South Fulton, Georgia, at Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Memorial Gardens to look and pay our respect to Mr. Whitman Mayo. Now, that name might not sound familiar to you, but he is known as Grady Wilson on Sanford & Son. And before we begin, let me say thank you for taking the time to watch People of the Past. And let me say welcome or welcome back. Please hit that subscribe and like button. Leave a comment. Now let's get to what we're looking for. A little info about him. Mr. Mayo was born in New York on November the 15th, 1930. Raised most of his life in Harlem and Queens. And then in his late teens, he moved to California. When he was 21, he enlisted into the Army and served during the Korean War. Once his time was up, he enrolled at LA City College and UCLA. Now, while in college, he began acting and having small parts in plays and little shows here and there, nothing major. But he had a family at this time and would take jobs supporting them, waiting tables. He was actually a probation officer and a youth counselor for troubled boys. In his acting career, he played in movies such as The Main Event, along with Barbara Streisand, DC Cab, which I forgot all about that, but it was a pretty funny movie. I liked it. Boys in the Hood and Waterproof alongside Burt Reynolds. He made countless television appearances and TV shows. But like I said, his famous role is that of Grady Wilson on Sanford & Son. And one of my favorite expressions that he was known for was when he would say "good goobly goo," and with that little laugh, it's funny, to me anyway. But his character was named from Demond Wilson, who played Lamont Sanford on the show, whose real name is Grady. And when Red Fox, Fred, took a leave of absence from the show due to contract negotiations breaking down, Grady stepped in and played a main role in the show until he came back. Now, Grady would have his own spin-off show called Grady, but it was not as successful. He often played character roles older than he was. He is quoted by saying, "I've always played older parts. When I was 19, I played a 60-year-old. He said when he was a kid, he took pleasure in studying old people. He said he took joy in watching how they would react to things. He also said older folk are like children. They can say and do what they want and get away with it." In 1975, while still acting, he decided to branch out of the industry and open up a travel agency in California just to make sure he would be financially stable. And in 1994, being burned out in Hollywood, he said he was just tired of Los Angeles and he moved to Fayetteville, Georgia. He then started teaching drama at Clark Atlanta University And in 1986, the Whitman Mayo Foundation was founded in Mississippi, and it was founded from his support. He said he was moved by the level of poverty. He was moved by the level of poverty in the South, and he used his fame to raise funds for women's shelters, health education, and academic scholarships for disadvantaged youths. It was founded on the core principles that Whitman lived his whole life by, giving back to those who needed him the most. And on May 22nd, 2001, Mr. Whitman Mayo passed away from a heart attack in Atlanta at all places, Grady Memorial Hospital. And here he is, right here. Whitman Mayo, November 15th, 1930 to May 22nd, 2001. Rest in peace, Grady. Thanks for watching, y'all. Please remember to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And we'll see you next time on People of the Past.